Welcome to sports, everybody. I'm Chris Saunders. Some basketball news from Central Basket. Team Bahamas took out Nicaragua 116-62 just a few moments ago, and now they're still alive in their hopes of advancing to the second round of the Central Basket 2012 tournament, and at the same time qualify for the FIBA Americas tournament in 2013. The Bahamas actually needs a victory from Cuba in the next game tonight. That would cause a three-way tie that would be resolved by what is called goal average. The Bahamas defeated Cuba 81-68. 14 more than Panama beat them, so that's why the Bahamas would advance. Mitchell Johnson led the Bahamas' offense with 43 points, 8 boards. Kadeem Colby added 14. Teran Cox had 13, and Eugene Bean had 11. Johnson scored 5 of the first 7 points for the Bahamas, starting the match off 7-2 with 8:07 in the first. Cox and Jordan closed the period 36-16 in favor of the Bahamas. Bahamas won the first half 60-34 over Nicaragua. Nicaragua does not score in the last 5 minutes of the third quarter. The Bahamas expands on their lead 88-45 after the first 30 minutes of play. Again, the Bahamas defeating Nicaragua and now waiting for Cuba to determine their fate at Central Basket 2012. Going on right now, the Scotiabank BTC Olympic trials for track and field taking center stage this weekend. Last weekend, though, we had some foreign competition in town. Virgil Hodge from St. Kitts was in town, and she chalked up the women's 100-meter win.
It was okay. I try to get out and execute and try and finish strong, and happy with the end results to win.
How was the competition out there for you?
Well, it wasn't as competitive as I thought it would have been. Really looking for the last 30, have someone there with me to help me push a little better, but just got to move on to the next race.
Are you disappointed none of the Bahamian female sprinters were in the race?
Kind of. Disappointed in the rear. I would want a competition, because that's what I came here for, but I know they have the other stuff to do for relay, so I have to respect that.
So if they were here, the results would have been different for you? You'd still get first?
I would have tried my best to get first. And Bahamas have some really good athletes, I must say. Always competitive. I'll compete against Debbie and Sandra, and so I know what they can do, so I would have definitely run my best.
A lot of competition going on right now at the Thomas A. Robinson Stadium. Again, the B3A's Olympic trials going on. They started today. They will complete tomorrow. They start tomorrow, actually, at 5 o'clock. So if you get a chance, head out there for some good action. Bahamas Lawn Tennis Association Junior Junkanoo Bowl will get underway tomorrow as well at the National Tennis Center. According to President Deron Donaldson, there are many reasons why the foreign tennis players are rushing to compete.
It's a grade 4 event, and it for the U.S. players it's close to them, and for some of our neighboring Caribbean countries it's close for them also. And it's a good atmosphere. They love coming to the Bahamas, the hotels, and basically they try and track points. It's all about the points when you're playing tennis, the international points. So I mean, it's not a big size draw, but it allows them to get the international points that they're chasing to get into other tournaments.
Again, an ITF event this weekend at the BLTA National Tennis Center. Some bodybuilding news now. The BBF Federation President Danny Sumner says that the Nationals in July should be an exciting time for the second city.
Freeport is on target right now. What we're looking for is a very big show in Freeport. Now, as you know, Freeport never had a national down there in bodybuilding. But when we look at what Freeport has done over the last 2 years, we're looking at perhaps about 20, maybe 30 athletes. We have extended invitation to Florida, the NPC, the National Physique Committee, and perhaps we may see a few athletes from Florida. But basically, you will see predominantly Grand Bahamian competing down there, and maybe about 10 or 12 athletes from New Providence.
BBF National set for next month. Sporting federations and associations that have benefited from sponsorship from international fashion designer Peter Nygaard got some great news yesterday. Nygaard told our Julian Gibson that he will
from New Providence.
Yesterday, international fashion designer Peter Nygaard assisted the All Andrews Berry Islands Regatta Committee with a check for $10,000. For Nygaard, he's been assisting in the development of sports since he graced the shore some 30 years ago. Whether it's track and field, boxing, volleyball, or sailing, Nygaard says that he will continue his sponsorship.
Absolutely. You know, I was always so thrilled to be able to do that in the first place, and sort of being away from it has almost broken my heart. to bring these young athletes along and to be able to support them and live vicariously through them is a thrill for me. You know, I just do it naturally.
Now, Nygaard's love for sports comes from a background of being involved in sports himself at an international level.
I've been an active sailor all my life. When I was over here racing against Dermot Knowles way back, you know, in the early 70s, or late 70s at least, and I was on the Canadian Olympic team in 1976. I was active in sailing real big time from 72 to 76. I happened to win the North American Championship, you know, in 1977. You know, this is top-notch sailing, and I can't tell you, all of you, how important sailing is.
And if you're wondering why Nygaard generously gives to sailing and other sports, here's his reasoning.
You know, in this world, you have to learn to do three things. You have to learn how to make money, you have to learn how to keep money, then you have to learn how to spend money. And I can't think of a nicer way to spend money than to make these kind of contributions.
Reporting for ZNS Total Sports, I am Julian Gibson.
A great gesture there by Peter Nygaard. Last night, music blared and confetti fell. The only celebration LeBron James really wanted in Miami. Not that one 2 summers ago, the welcoming rally, remember, where he boasted of multiple titles, perhaps without realizing really how hard it would be to win just one. He dreamed of this moment with teammates surrounding him and an NBA championship trophy beside him. James had a triple-double, 26 points, 11 rebounds, and 13 assists, leading the Miami Heat in a 121-106 rout of the Oklahoma City Thunder last night to win the NBA Finals in 5 games. Ripped and ridiculed for the way he announced he was leaving Cleveland and taking his talents to South Beach, it was all worth it now for James, the best player in the game, the best team in the league, and now NBA champion. The coronation, King James, now complete. Julian Gibson was out and about tonight. Last night, checking to see who Bahamians were pulling for in the coronation.
Give me a prediction on the final score.
I say,
Miami win tonight, right?
no, I got to go to OKC, 115 to 107.
Why you going with them? They taking you somewhere.
And I stay in my conference. I got to go with the Thunder.
You stay in your corner?
Conference and corner. Got to go with the Thunder.
So Miami win championship tonight. LeBron James is the captain.
Where the party could be tonight?
2nd Street, right in Howard Barbershop.
Who you going with?
OKC.
They tell you all to say that?
No, man.
You really believe that?
No, sir.
You ain't believe that, eh?
No, sir.
They going?
They're going.
What's who you bullet for?
Miami, man. You know, I'm a Laker fan, true Laker at heart, but then, you know.
You get mixed up with the Miami. Why are you trying to mix up?
Well, the thing is, LeBron deserved it, and he deserved one. So give him one, man, and all roads lead to that.
So somebody tell me Kobe over here fishing?
No. Kobe in Los Angeles having a good time, man.
Oklahoma.
You ain't look like no loser to me. How you get mixed up with the losers here?
Oh, I put it for the best.
So you honestly believe they can beat Miami? Honestly?
If the referee don't cheat.
So the referee is cheating?
Yeah, the referee doing plenty cheating.
It's always the referee, I guess. That'll do it for sports. I'm Chris Saunders. Your final look at weather is still to come.